it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that out as a Catino, and that's it! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that out as a Catino, and that's it! Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that out as a Catino, and that's it! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that out as a Catino, and that's it! Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that out as a Catino, and that's it! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is. Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is. Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it. One-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is. A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is. Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is. Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it. One-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is. A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is. Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it! Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it! Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! for Sullivan, and then off the post it is. Worked to get that on as a Catino, and that's it. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is. Worked to get that on as a Catino, and that's it. One-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is. A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is. Worked to get that on as a Catino, and that's it. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is. Worked to get that on as a Catino, and that's it. A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is. A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is. Worked to get that on as a Catino, and that's it. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's a one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! off for Sullivan, and then off the post it in. Worked to get that on as a Catino, and that's it. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it in. Worked to get that on as a Catino, and that's it. One-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it in. A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it in. Worked to get that on as a Catino, and that's it. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it in. Worked to get that on as a Catino, and that's it. A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it in. A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it in. Worked to get that on as a Catino, and that's it. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it in! Work to get that on as a Katina, and that's it! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it in. A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it in. Work to get that on as a Katina, and that's it. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it in. Work to get that on as a Katina.
Sports. Are you?
Heart of a lion, fire inside me blaze like a siren. Why would you try it? Wake up the beast, no I can't keep silent. I put my time in, now it's my time, your time is expiring. Blood, sweat and tears, I pack up my fears, I'm ready to fly now. We know they scared of us, no they don't care for us.
The game has changed monumentally. Ally is invested in the financial future of women's sports.
Did you know that your garage door is the single biggest object on your home? So if you're looking to add some curb appeal, it's a perfect place to start.
And right now, you can get 12 months same as cash. At Dover & Company, we carry the area's largest selections from top manufacturers. And don't forget to ask about our openers and accessories. We have it all, from battery backup, remotes, keypads, and OHD Anywhere that allows you to control and monitor your garage door from anywhere with your smartphone.
Dover & Company, your hometown garage door company since 1936.
Michigan Soccer Network, man! DCFC!
The sights, the sounds of historic Keyworth Stadium. There's nothing quite like it. Each week, Jonathan Turner and Neil Rule will break down the most recent Detroit City FC USL Championship match, taking a look at the Eastern Conference standings, looking ahead to their upcoming match, and much more. Watch the Detroit City FC recap show each week on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Let's go City on the Michigan Soccer Network.
You are watching the Michigan Soccer Network. Go City!
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
So you're banana bread experts.
At this point, I'm
Annie. I'm Morgan. And this is our banker, Dennis.
Hi, I'm Dennis. They came in and were looking for financing. They needed some seed money to get the business going.
I was with him when I got the news that we had gotten into our dream retailer. I said, you allowed us to get here.
I live vicariously through all my customers, and this was just incredible. I could share in that victory with them.
It sounds like you made that victory possible.
I had a little something to do with it.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
At Dort Financial Credit Union, we believe in fulfilling our members' dreams and care deeply about supporting our community.
Without amazing partners like Dort Financial Credit Union, we would not be able to do what we do. And that's truly the backbone of our organization, is having those partnerships and community relationships.
From supporting community events to our employee volunteers, we are passionate about giving back to organizations that are important to you and helping make our community a great place to live, work, and play.
In for Baccarat, and that goes in! Hugo Baccarat gives Flint City a 3-2. Buckley, oh, the ball falls to Buckley. 1-on-1 with Etheridge. What a save!
Welcome into the first ever MSN All-State Media Day for girls soccer. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrett.
Ball comes in, a good hit! 1-0. Shot, another save from Etheridge. Rebound, and it goes in the back of the net. The Bulldogs up 1-0. Burzma, but then from Lasma. 3-0. Stewart Heights with a shot. Upper 90 and in.
Effectively today here on the Michigan Soccer Network, we are launching our new division of player recruitment videos.
Mario Canoe now finds Stock. Finds Stock's got a left-footed banger. He shoots it. It's in. The Red Hawks equalize.
support. Dork Financial has been fulfilling and supporting the community for over 70 years. They have 10 convenient locations in Genesee, Lapeer, and Shiawassee counties. Visit Dork Financial today at dortonline.org.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. Not only do we help develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces with different surfaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills to create space, receiving on a half turn, hook turn, and out of the air, finishing off the dribbling, one-touch, volleys, and headers. We help players get comfortable performing these skills at game speed, with pressure, and with both their dominant and non-dominant foot. In addition, we help players with their speed of play, awareness of space, defenders and teammates, and also dominate with their off-the-ball movement. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, large groups, as well as team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country and developed one of the most detail-oriented programs to help out players. Visit our website.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Did you know that MSN is now offering player recruitment videos? Our packages include a player profile where you show your preferred positions, the club, the league, or school that you play in, your current coach contact information, and more. The highlight videos could be self-submitted, 15 to 30 clips that will be put into a 3 to 7 minute long video. Video review of your Huddle, VO, or other platforms that you might have video on, as well as for an additional charge, MSN can come out and film games for you to create those clips. Our coach evaluation process, which is also an additional charge, where we have college coaches from various levels across the United States that will review your game film and provide feedback on how to improve that film, as well as also evaluating your play and what you can improve on. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. Not only do we help develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces with different surfaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills to create space, receiving on a half turn, hook turn, and out of the air, finishing off the dribbling, one-touch, volleys, and headers. We help players get comfortable performing these skills at game speed with pressure and with both their dominant and non-dominant foot. In addition, we help players with their speed of play, awareness of space, defenders and teammates, and also dominate with their off-the-ball movement. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, large groups, as well as team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country and developed one of the most detail-oriented programs to help out players. Visit our website.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
Game of the regular season as both teams have players coming from all over, get ready to begin their college season, get back into college season rather. Just less than a couple months away. We're in August. Summer is flying by.
Yeah, there is not much of a summer these days. If you are a young aspiring athlete on the youth scene, college scene, there's not much of a break in terms of taking several weeks off. A lot of the youth clubs in middle school and high school levels are currently finishing up the Midwest or national tournaments in the Girls Academy, ECNL, MLS Next for the boys, and so on down the soccer pyramid. And college soccer begins in August, so that's just 5 or 6 weeks away. For the student athletes at collegiate level, they'll be heading back to their respective campuses. Some are already heading back to take summer courses. We still have one big matchup here tonight. Flint City AFC was the division champ last year. They had some struggles here in 2024, mainly putting the ball in the back of the net. They held even with a lot of the teams on their schedule. They just had a hard time finishing, so still a lot to play for. The final standings won't be decided 1st through 7th until Sunday night, but Detroit City FC has clinched the division championship, and they will be the sole representative from the Great Lakes Division that will advance the USL W League National Tournament, which will commence next weekend.
Yeah, there's end of the season coming up here in the USL W. As you mentioned, Detroit City FC, they were 9-0-2 in the regular season, clinching first place in the Great Lakes Division. Right now, things could change within 2 through 6. A few points as Flint City AFC has 18 points right now. As they're just Actually, have 12 points, rather. I read their goal differentials have 18 goals. Yeah, it was just confusing for me, but...
Yeah, AFC Ann Arbor looks like they've outscored the opposition 18-16 this year. Flint City has been outscored 25-18 as we enter their 12th and final game of the 2024 campaign. So there's been some struggles. Both teams have been a little bit inconsistent over the course of the last couple of months, but a victory here would bode well heading into next year. And again, some of these players are still youth players. They're getting ready to start college. They're auditioning for roster spots, not just, for collegiately, but they're auditioning for be able to come back in 2025 and play on various teams in the USL W Great Lakes Division.
We're going to step aside for just a quick moment of our pregame festivities coming down on the field, and then we'll be back right after this here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Hello and welcome to Atwood Stadium at Kettering University for tonight's USL W match, featuring the visiting AFC Ann Arbor and your Flint City AFC. Joining the teams tonight in the walkout are youth players from Flint Area United, Nationals Genesee, and Flint Style Soccer. Let's give these youth players a round of applause. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for Ann Arbor. Number 3, Emily Eichman. Number 6, Chiara Primoli. Number 7, Vivian Permonen. Number 8, Julia Ticozelli. Number 11, Katie Fogg. Number 14, Claire Cahalan. Number 16, Laura Koch. Number 17, Minnie Lauka. Number 18, Alexandra Hooks. Number 20, Ivy Wilhelm. And starting in goal, number 1, Rebecca Presbilo. Ann Arbor is coached by Kevin Taylor. And now the starting lineup for Flint City. Number 6, Mackenzie Simpson. Number 7, Sophia Petrowski. Number 8, Ivy Turnquist. Number 10, Riley Jones. Number 12, Grace Cameron. Number 14, Ellery Laverty. Number 15, Shannon McCarthy. Number 17, Alexis Smith. Number 21, Olivia Rush. Number 25, Natalie Vance. And starting in goal, number 30, Kate Helfen. Flint City is coached tonight by Kevin Fiebernitz. Your officials for tonight's match: head referee Aaron Patterson, assistant referee Brittany Weller, assistant referee Carrie Martinez, and your fourth official Jenna Metropolis. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will you please stand and remove your caps as we honor America and those defending our country with the singing of our national anthem, performed this evening by Latina Martin from the Flint Institute of Music. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, send us that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And welcome back, everyone, here at Atwood Stadium here at Kettering University. About to start the game here tonight, Flint City AFC and AFC Ann Arbor here in this USL W Great Lakes Division matchup here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Alex Johnson and Dan Strickerhead with you for the call here tonight. Here in the season finale for Flint City AFC, looking to end the season strong with a W. As both sides are just getting out of the pregame festivities, we're going to get underway.
And we just heard the voice of Latina Martin from the Flint Institute of Music. I've been covering the Flint City Bucks men's side for 25 years and all 3 seasons of Flint City AFC women. And hearing Miss Martin sing the national anthem is truly a treat. Amazing voice. And now we have...
Just getting down onto the field for the Big B game ball delivery. Lydia is giving the game ball over to the officials.
.38 p.m., so we're just about 10 minutes behind schedule. But there will be fireworks after this contest at Atwood Stadium, just about a mile northwest of downtown Flint, Michigan. So the original game time was set for 7 p.m., pushed back this morning to 7:30 to accommodate fireworks approximately 15 minutes after the conclusion of tonight's matchup.
It's going to be exciting, for the fans to stay after the game, watch the post-game fireworks. Hopefully Flint City AFC will bring fireworks throughout here tonight and give a good show to their fans here tonight as on their last game of the season.
And that's the one area they've been struggling with, Alex, is just consistently putting the ball in the back of the net. They play a very good possession game for the most part. They've been competitive all season, but a lot of close losses. Recently, I covered a game with Kalamazoo SC. They had a 2-1 lead. They squandered that, ended up losing 3-2 to Kalamazoo. So we'll see if there are some last game of the season fireworks coming up for Flint City AFC. We get set to start this in just a few moments.
Yeah, both teams getting ready for the opening kick. The Flint City AFC in their red uniforms here tonight. AFC in their white kilts. Got our goalkeepers here tonight. It's going to be Rebecca Prizabilo for AFC Ann Arbor and Kitty Helfen for Flint City AFC. Prizabilo, a goalkeeper who spent 5 years over at Eastern Michigan University, grew up in Canton, Michigan. About to get ready to start the match in just a moment or two.
It looks like Flint City AFC will have Kate Halfin back in goal.
Yeah, Kate Halfin, a goalkeeper at 5'9" from Troy, is going to be beginning her college career at the University of Cincinnati So we are just underway here at Atwood Stadium.
Helfin, a very accomplished player for 2 years at the high school level. She spent her last 2 years of high school playing for the Michigan Hawks. And she's played plenty of minutes here this summer with Flint City AFC. Very promising goalkeeper, will be heading to the University of Cincinnati here in less than 2 months.
As Flint City has it here, working it down near their attacking end. That one picked up by Zabilo. A leadership behind the net for her. As I mentioned, playing over at Eastern Michigan for 5 years. Back over here to the main defense.
Prizabello, a Canton High School grad.
Right near the middle. Working it back. Looking to chase that one down. Is Grace Cameron, defender from Flint, going to be going to Central Michigan University.
And Cameron just graduated from Flint Powers Catholic, which plays its home games right here at Flint Atwood Stadium. She was recently named the Michigan High School Soccer Coach Association Division III Defensive Player of the Year. Incredible 4-year career for Miss Cameron, as she was All-State First Team in Division III all 4 years. A very rare feat at the high school level.
Just an incredible accomplishment for her. A really good program out in Division III at Flint Powers. Was had a lot of good success the last few seasons. As this worked through the middle by Ann Arbor, touched by Ivy Wilhelm.
Wilhelm, a high school student at Ann Arbor Pioneer High School, scooped up this past school year by the Michigan Hawks on their ECNL 10-month program.
Yeah, a bunch of these players are working through their ECNL programs or other programs as they get ready for back into the college game. As this one's miscommunicated right near the middle, back into the foot of Ann Arbor in the 3rd minute of this contest. Off the foot of Ann Arbor, be a throw-in. This time by Riley Jones of Flint. Was looking for Ellery Laverty, forward from Midland. Back near to the defense of Flint. Looks over now to Cameron. Off the back foot of Jones. They just work it back around to the back line. Some tight coverage by Wilhelm. Goes back over to the goalkeeper to get it back. That's Kate Helfin, like we mentioned. Goalkeeper out of Troy. Jones. It's sent back, sliding for it and kicking it away. Mostly down near the far corner is Ivy Turnquist, forward from Canton. Double teamed. It's a turned over. Taking that away was Vivian Permanen.
Turnquist getting the start tonight. She hasn't seen a ton of action this summer, but getting the start tonight, as a couple of the top forwards for Flint City AFC have departed back to their colleges to take summer classes. So Turnquist getting a chance to try to kind of snap the Flint City AFC scoring woes here in the last couple of weeks. You know, 3 weeks ago, I had a pleasure with the game. They beat Michiana FC Lions 7-2. But since that game 3 weeks ago, they have been struggling on the offensive third of the field. They just have not been able to finish a lot of their chances. They've been able to create lots of chances, but in the final 30 or 40 yards of the field, they just have not been able to finish with regularity. So this is their last chance to be able to do so here tonight.
Yeah, this is going to be important. It's been a tough stretch, especially with players coming in and out, for both sides. As you mentioned, players moving back to college for summer classes, and there's just not really a lot of continuity on the field.
Yeah, last Sunday evening, Flint City only had 13 available players, so it was a lonely bench. all 13 players to get action in that second half. But with so many of the youth players on Flint City's roster gone to the ECNL or Girls Academy National Playoffs, a few of their players went back to their college campuses. They were thin, unavailable bodies. So a lot more players available here tonight in their season finale.
It'll take a toll on you, but having some people on the bench could be useful, having some depth in there.
Exactly, especially with all the heat we had the last couple of weeks. So remember the previous week, it was in the upper 80s and 90 degrees. The humidity was through the roof. So subs are definitely needed in the beautiful game, and that was one area where Flint City was lacking, not having enough players to come off the bench.
As Ann Arbor has it, deep in the territory of Flint, cleared away, goes all the way back into the Ann Arbor zone. Touched now by Laura Koch for Ann Arbor FC. AFC Ann Arbor, rather. Went out of Saline, Michigan. It's touched now by Wilhelm over near on the side. Goes out of play. Going to be off of Flint. Going to be a throw-in for Ann Arbor. Approaching the 8th minute. Emily Eitzman for the throw-in. Back down. Going to be giving back over to Flint.
And Flint City on the men's side, the Bucks will play another USL League 2 match up tomorrow night at Flint Atwood Stadium as they continue to put a lot of heat on league leader Midwest United. Flint City on the men's side is the only undefeated team in the Great Lakes Division on the men's side, but sit in second place, just a few points behind Midwest United, which has played a few more games than the Bucks. So that game will be tomorrow night here on the Michigan Soccer Network. And it's been a busy month, Alex. I was talking to our broadcast director earlier today, Jonathan Turner, and since the beginning of June, we've already broadcast over 50 games of various levels of the soccer pyramid in Michigan. Not to mention, I had the pleasure going out and covering a lot of the high school state tournament games as a writer. And it's just been a crazy busy week. The things will taper down a little bit after Sunday. Much needed break with the upcoming 4th of July festivities will be next Wednesday. A couple off days for us on Monday and Tuesday, but it's the love of the game, a labor of love.
Yeah, I know it's been it's been busy. We got a foul though, right near the 18, so it's going to be a free kick for Ann Arbor. But like you mentioned, it has been really busy. With the Michigan Soccer Network, we had covered there was the state championships that you covered, and we've covered a lot of teams throughout this month. There was a Nationals, the Boys Academy down in San Diego. The Michigan Stars playing tonight. A lot's been happening throughout. We've covered a lot of teams, including Corktown WFC, just to name a few, and the Flint City Bucks. This is a shot right there going to be headed in, and this one is going to be a goal for Ann Arbor. And it's 1-0.
Let's try to see who actually headed that home off the free kick. Set piece dangerous just outside the 18.
It was just in a really dangerous spot.
Play that back.
Just outside the 18. I was trying to see who that was. It just came in so quickly. It looked like into the celebration as Ann Arbor gets it back.
That goal came in the 9th minute for AFC Ann Arbor. First shot of the afternoon, first shot on frame, finds the back of the net, came off a set piece.
It was perfectly set up that time, and it might be Promotional. I'm just looking at it here on our feed. But nonetheless, it's 1-0 AFC Ann Arbor.
It does look like a number 7, Vivian Permanen with the header. Close range off the set piece.
As Flint AFC trying to recover.
Find themselves in that early hole. Flint City yet to attempt a shot in the game. In fact, that was AFC Ann Arbor's first shot. Finds the back of the net. So we were talking about in the pregame. Is there a little bit of fireworks still left in the cannon for Flint City AFC? And they find themselves in the early deficit here at Flint Atwood Stadium.
As it's worked down here at center, Katie Foog. Right now has it, working it down. Goes all the way back to Helfen. And she gets it up and will send that away. One goes behind off the shot. So it's 1-0 AFC Ann Arbor. It's approaching the 13th minute.
Another shot by Vivian Permanen on the breakaway. She was able to turn aside by Kate Helfen. Forced to that corner kick, but Permanen just scored 2 minutes ago. She's been very dangerous here in the opening minutes of the half, helping earn her team's first corner kick. Looks like Claire Callahan on the lower left side taking the set piece.
And headed it back. Cleared away by Flint City AFC. Works back now, well, 35 yards from the net. Emily Eitzman working it in. Up near the, right there is Giuliana Ticozelli. This one rolls back over to Helfen to make the stop. So we're back now, headed by Claire Cahalan. As now Flint City gets it now. Haven't had a whole lot of time in their attacking third. Trying to do so here, trying to get the equalizer. As it gets back out of play. There'll be a goal kick coming up here. It's taking a long time here. As it's Rebecca Bryson-Bilo to send it away. Oh, it's up here on the throw-in. Kicked down by Cahalan. A one back. But trying to get there, it's going to be a little too far for Wilhelm to get.
Well, trying to win that foot race, just ran out of real estate there. Over the end line, goal kick coming up for Flint City AFC. As this is your first time with us, feel free to like and share this game and hundreds of others on our Michigan Soccer Network YouTube channel. Also head over to MichiganSoccerNetwork.com and check out hundreds of our stories from our news team here in the last couple of years. We continue to cover all levels of soccer across the beautiful state of Michigan. always find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, and several other social media platforms.
We got you covered throughout all levels of soccer, and it's been good here over the last few months. It's been busy with the spring season, summer season.
I want to be busy might be an understatement.
I was just saying, I know. Well, it's just been more than that. All the games that we've covered over the last few weeks, it's been a lot.
Yeah, 19 games over a 5-day period this week. Different teams out and about. I know we have Inter Detroit's playing Midwest Premier League over at Waterford Kettering High School right now. We have a team out there covering that matchup. We also have John Turner is over at Romeo High School in Washington Township, Michigan, covering the Michigan Stars in their home match. And the tag team duo of Sir Alex and Mr. Dan here for the Michigan Soccer Network covering this one. Flint City AFC finding themselves in that early 1-0 hole, trying to dig their way out of that deficit.
Yeah, it was just a header right outside the 18 off of Vivian Permanen to give AFC Ann Arbor the lead, and this has been a struggle here for Flint City, like you mentioned. The offense hasn't been there.
Great combination thus far with Clara Cahallen and Vivian Permanen. Permanen had that header off a free kick just outside the box on the right side, which was taken by Cahallen.
Kicked out of play, going to be sent back over to Ann Arbor for a throw-in. Mini Lauka. Sent over now to Permanen. Went over to Cahallen.
Looks like AFC Ann Arbor's definitely been the more aggressive team here in the first 17 minutes and change.
Yeah, got tripped up that time. Emily Eitzman right near that line, so it's going to be a corner coming up.
Looks like Claire Cahallen taking this set piece from the corner. AFC Ann Arbor looking to add to their 1-0 advantage here. We're now in the 19th minute of action.
Could be trouble. It's this one stopped there that time by Helfen. Unable to clear it out. Getting another chance is Ann Arbor trying to go in, and they shoot wide. There's another good chance right there. A huge stop by Flint City. Sending it back is Flint City. Touched there by Shannon McCarthy. Played over at the University of Miami. Give it right back to AFC Ann Arbor as Lauka.
So Flint City AFC going quite young here tonight. A lot of these players are just getting ready to start their collegiate career, or we're just finishing up their freshman school years, or even some of them played on the youth level here the last couple of years. So they're young. Some of their top leading goal scorers, Delaney Caldwell, she went back to Ball State here a couple weeks ago. Maya Carter's been stalwart for Flint City this year. She is not active tonight. Gabrielle Mueller's another one that's been quite the engine in the midfield for Flint City. She is not active as well, so a lot of players from Flint City's side gaining the start tonight that did not start a lot of contests or get a lot of minutes so far this season.
Yeah, that, like you said, not having that continuity. It's a free kick chance by AFC Ann Arbor. Gets stopped. Shot goes behind the net. Just strike that one. Chiara Primoli, excuse me. Just blasted that one off her foot. But hit it too hard behind the net.
21st minute. AFC Ann Arbor with that 1-0 advantage. They had 4-0 shots advantage, 2-0 on frame, and they had the game's only 2 corner kicks. It was a set piece that led to that game's only goal in the 9th minute. As Claire Cahalan served in that free kick just outside the box on the right side. And Vivian Promotional there for the close range header to put AFC Ann Arbor up 1-0.
Here comes Flint now, trying to strike that one, trying to get a shot in, but not able to. Hustling down that far side of the field. They get it back here. As that is McCarthy. Touched there by Primoli. Only able to take it away is the midfielder Olivia Rush for Flint City out of Troy.
Rush calls Indiana University her home at the collegiate level.
Could be another goal kick here for Flint City.
So Ann Arbor AFC controlling much of the match here as we're now in the 22nd minute. 1-0 in favor of Ann Arbor. Just no chances so far for homestanding Flint City AFC as they trail 1-0 here in that 9th minute goal.
Yeah, not really much going on as they haven't had a shot on goal yet. Good block by Ann Arbor, forcing Flint City to move back a little bit as Rush tries to create some space. Decides to pass it back.
Flint City has picked up the possession here in the last 5 minutes, just unable to generate hardly anything on the offensive end.
Rush. And work it back around. Going to go near the middle. Gets it denied. Makes a couple of bounces. And kicked up in the air by Turnquist. Got a foul called against Ann Arbor. So a free kick coming.
So free kick about 42 yards out in front of the goal. First free kick of the evening coming up for Flint City AFC. Trying to serve this ball in the box, see if they can create a little magic for a shot.
McCarthy gets it headed by Ann Arbor. A couple of bounces out of play. Looks like we're going to get a corner now. This is an important chance. It's over the halfway point. And that is going to be Shannon McCarthy going to take the corner.
So McCarthy jags over to that southwest corner, take the first corner kick of the match for Flint City AFC. Will Flint City have someone step up and provide some offense in this match?
Decide just to go back with it. Working it down.
You get your first corner kick 20-plus minutes in. You got to put something on frame. Test the goalkeeper. They just did the short corner. They did get a shot about 15 seconds later. Not a lot of pace on that shot. Alex, you watch a game like this, you have chances within 30, 40 yards. You have to be able to test the goalkeeper.
Yeah, Prizavilo has not had much. She's had to do.
That was her first save of the night. So she knocked off the cobwebs according to her first save. And 25th minute, Flint City still trying to find the answer. And that Vivian Promotional goal in the 9th minute for visiting Ann Arbor AFC.
Going to be a throw-in for AFC Ann Arbor by Lauka. Works it over to Laura Koch. Running through as we got a foul called on Flint. Just give it all go on the free kick. Working it side now to Emily Eitzman. Deep kick down near the net, but goes out.
A little collision there near the 6-yard mark, but referee said play on. A little theatrical performance there by AFC's forwards. Trying to draw a penalty kick.
Didn't get it that time, but
I would say that would, Alex. I would say that would be some bad acting on that one.
Yeah, didn't get the call from the official.
Little bit not impressive on trying to earn a penalty kick.
Yeah. He's got another whistle, and it's going to be a foul against Ann Arbor. So free kick will go back to the 40. And just get a short kick from Grace Cameron to Lexi Smith, defender from Rochester Hills. So the story here so far is that one goal by AFC Ann Arbor, they put on more pressure.
Lexi Smith, a Rochester High grad, spent her youth days playing again for the Michigan Hawks, Ball State University player.
Gaining control of it again is Premoli. In the back. As that one goes out, it looks like, yeah, just going to be a goal kick.
So 27th minute. For those of you who just joined us here in the last few minutes, AFC Ann Arbor went up 1-0 on their very first shot attempt of the game. Courtesy of the head of Vivian Promotional. Came off a Claire Cahalan free kick just outside the box.
And the shot that time, that one gets off the right side of the net. It was the best attempt by Flint City AFC so far.
It's just their second shot of the night. The first one was a slow roller right at the goalkeeper just a few minutes ago. That shot just wide, had a lot more pace on it. So Flint City picking up the pace slightly here on the offensive end.
Going to create a turnover, couldn't. That shot goes high by Laverty. But you like that pressure right there.
Yep. Keep stepping in. Apply pressure on the back four of Ann Arbor AFC. Test the goalkeeper.
And it looked like that was Mackenzie Simpson who got that foot on it to create that turnover, but Laverty sent that one a little too high. We're in minute number 29 here in this first half. Flint City AFC still trailing 1-0. This is just worked around in the neutral area. And give it right back over to Flint City AFC. Halfin will get herself set. Short pass over to her defenseman. Just looking to create some offense. On the possession and the shot attempts have been controlled by Ann Arbor here tonight. So throw in by Lauka near the 30. Move it back a little bit for another throw in.
All right, folks, I'm going to read off. We have tickets. We got raffle tickets. I'm going to read off the winners. Get your tickets up. They're blue tickets.
So 30th minute here in the season finale for Flint City AFC. They find themselves down again on that 1-0 hole and 9th minute goal by AFC Ann Arbor, which at this time holds a 4-3 shots advantage and 2-1 on frame and 2-1 on corner kicks as well. And that was a goal in the 9th minute that came off a set piece, free kick just outside the box.
That was McCarthy that was over. Now Halfin sends it back to her defense. They boot it down the field, but right there at the 50 is Claire Cahalan. Lauka on the left side. They move it in. Out there by Katie Foog. We'll go over to Lauka. Trying to go in. Was looking to stay onside. Chiara Primoli.
That was a dangerous opportunity for AFC Ann Arbor. Player free in the box. Flint City closed down on that lane before anything became extremely dangerous.
Flint City gets a foot on it. Kicked right back by Ann Arbor in Flint territory. Approaching minute number 32. As Ann Arbor regroups. And now in the 32nd minute.
And here is the last ticket draw. 348-211.
And that one goes out of play.
Looks like a quarter kick coming up for AFC Ann Arbor. Be the third of the half is number 14 Claire Cahallen jogging over to take this corner kick in the southeast corner of the pitch.
As it gets set here for this corner. Gets stopped by Flint City, works back. When headed in that time by Promotional, gets stopped. Takes a bounce off of Health and able to make the stop. There's another close play, and that's another good opportunity by Ann Arbor that Flint City has to be careful of.
Helfin was in the right place at the right time as that header was straight down the center of the goal. Her second save of the evening for Flint City. This is Kate Helfin, the future University of Cincinnati Bearcats goalkeeper.
Stopped right there, right here, a collision. As that is Lexi Smith. A player right there. She got a penalty called.
Looks like they actually called that a goal. It looked like originally they had called a penalty. So Lexi Smith getting the goal.
No, she got this. She's on the Flint City. There was a foul, I thought. But nonetheless, it's 2-0 Ann Arbor FC. As we just get going here, now trailing by 2.
Wasn't me or did the referee call that a penalty?
So 2-0 now after that confusion. Now, it looked like that was going to be, maybe a penalty shot coming up, but it's not that one go through the goal, and it's just an important point here as we're approaching halftime in about 10 plus minutes.
So 6th shot of the night for AFC Ann Arbor, 4th on frame, results in the second goal.
And that looked like that was, trying to look back at it, I thought they were going to call a foul on there. And then you saw Ann Arbor celebrating.
Center official actually pointed towards the ground. It looked like there was a collision just after that shot. I think both players were a little bit slow to react.
Yeah, she slid down and then she scored, and then just trying to see.
So Flint City AFC in deep trouble here, giving up 2 goals in the first half. Just 3 total shots, 1 on frame for Flint City as they're now down 2-0. So we're getting ready to cross into the 36th minute of action. AFC Ann Arbor now up 2-0 here in the first half. second to last game for Ann Arbor. This is the season finale for Flint City AFC.
There's a throw in here by Ann Arbor. In control here, that's stopped right there. Goes out of bounds. There's a throw in here by Flint City. Looked like that was Kate Brown that was that slid down and then got that goal. But here they come again. This time it's Promotional. Has Promotional right next to her, and that one goes out off her foot. As they're going to call it a corner kick.
Supposed to be the fourth corner kick of the match for visiting AFC Ann Arbor. AFC Ann Arbor up 2-0 at this point with goals in the 9th and 33rd minute of action. Vivian Promotional on the header in the 9th minute and Kate Brown in the 33rd minute.
Short kick. Oh, line drive, but short. Is it back out near the penalty area? Is Lauka. As back here is now Simpson has it. They're off the foot here of Laverty. Working it down. Creating an opportunity. As Simpson goes down. And up here. There's Promotional. Go back over to the defense now of Ann Arbor as they send it down. Looking for Wilhelm. Wilhelm with some space. It's ran into, but they're going to call it a goal kick. As Flint City will take over. I'd like to thank everyone who is tuned in here tonight. Here on the Michigan Soccer Network, Alex Johnson and Dan Strickrat on the call here for you tonight. I'd like to thank everyone who's joining us here in the comments section. Well, David Sanders says thank you for your coverage of the Flint City games all season long, and we appreciate you guys for all the work that you do here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
And we appreciate our listeners as well, and those who visit our website and our social media pages throughout the course of the year. You know, you figure between college and high school and multiple levels of the youth pyramid, and then we have all these amateur leagues in the summer, USL League 2, USL W League, Midwest Premier League. There's this, you add it all together, Alex, it is literally thousands and thousands of teams across the state of Michigan shooting up at different times of the year.
Shot by Promotional. That went off of Helfen's hands and goes above the net.
Third save of the night for Kate Helfen. She's been quite active between the pipes. And Vivian Promotional for AFC Ann Arbor. She has been extremely dangerous here in the first 39 minutes and change. She had that first goal. She's had a couple other shots. She took that shot, which Kate Helfen knocked over the crossbar to earn Ann Arbor's 5th corner kick of this match. And the visitors are looking to add to that 2-0 advantage here. We're now in the 40th minute.
And shot gets stopped up in the air by Lauka. Worked around. Goes back over. Going to send that one in. But Flint City looking to make a stop. And that one goes out of play. Promotional standing in at 5. 5 is a midfielder for Ann Arbor. Is spending her college days over at the University of Northwestern Ohio, one of the top programs over in the NAIA. The University of Northwestern Ohio, a strong program, as always, historically.
You know, there's a lot of very talented men's and women's collegiate soccer programs that come out of the NAIA that play in Michigan, Indiana, Ohio. You know, Spring Arbor has been a national powerhouse on the women's side, and you go to the NAIA national tournament every November, and you'll see a lot of those Midwestern teams, some that actually call Michigan home, Ohio home, Indiana home, that advance to the national tournament. So a lot of very good soccer being played even at that level.
Yeah, she's done a lot over her time. Scored 7 goals this past season over there. Picked up her 4th goal on the season tonight. As we're approaching the 42nd minute. We covered a lot of programs throughout different organizations and leagues. Throughout the summer. A lot we get to cover, and for all these players on these different leagues and teams, it adds up, and being able to showcase that here on the Michigan Soccer Network is something special that we have the ability to do.
Yeah, it is a true blessing to be part of this organization. I was part of the freelance team there for a couple of years. I was hired in full-time back on March 4th to be Director of News and Web and Content Editor and be a kind of a communication specialist for the Michigan Soccer Network and their parent company, the Premier Media Group. Lots more to come here throughout the course of the summer and into the fall. A lot of announcements coming up here in the next couple of months as we continue to spread our web of coverage across the state of Michigan and into other states as well.
We've seen that a lot, expanding our coverage outside of Michigan. Other teams around Chicago, Missouri.
We have a camera operator right now at the ECNL Boys National Tournament down in the San Diego, California area. He's volunteered his time to shoot 8 different matches down there this week, as we've had play-by-play announcers and color commentators for
the Nationals Boys Academy down there this past week, and there's been a lot of good games for all those levels over there.
So a lot more to come here in the final half of 2024. So we continue to, again, build our brand, expand our wings. We were talking, Jonathan Turner, our broadcast director, and I were talking, recently on one of our broadcasts. They've been working with bringing in interns. So if you are going to be a high school senior this fall, or if you are entering college or already enrolled in college and you have an interest of, getting involved in the sports media, whether that be in broadcasting, journalism, communications, marketing and advertising, sales, photography, feel free to track us down, talk to the upper management, the front office, and see if the Michigan Soccer Network and the Premier Media Group is the right fit for you to gain some great exposure as a young journalist, broadcaster.
Yeah, a lot of good experience, throughout this company, and there's more information on our website for that, for all the details and contact information, and looking to build on that, growing as a company, and we've done that, especially with the high school and college games coming up in this fall, and the expanding of the amateur and semi-professional and professional leagues coming around as well. As this one chased back, and up there is Wilhelm. Good stop by Helfen. Right now near the box is Promoli. Shot fired, and they score. Make that 3-0 AFC Ann Arbor in the 45th minute. That was an incredible strike off the foot of Alexandra Hooks.
Hooks picks up that loose ball just side the box, turns in a one-time shot upper 90. Kate Helfen had no chance on that redirect, and just like that in the 45th minute, visiting Ann Arbor AFC able to pad onto their lead, now up 3-0. We're just a few minutes before halftime, and this is a game where it is getting away from Flint City AFC in a hurry, and Ann Arbor in that comfortable 3-0 lead here as we're now into stoppage time. So expect to see if the referee will add on 2, 3, or 4 minutes here.
And we don't have the exact time of how much stoppage time we'll have. It'll depend on the officials down at the field. No Hooks, the Milford native. He's played a few years over at George Mason University. Division I school. Has made it 3-0. Not a lot going on for Flint City in this game as Ann Arbor has really controlled no ball possession, the shots. As here they go again. Down here is Promotional dribbling with it. Looks over to Primoli.
Yeah, Flint City has definitely struggled in the final third of the field, just generating 3 shots and 1 on frame. They find themselves now in a 3-0 hole.
And you want to be able to just play your heart out and leave everything on the field. And you want to be able to put yourself in position to get back into this game. Trailing by 3 is just tough. As this one sends back over to Rebecca Prizabilo. They haven't put a lot of pressure on her here tonight. Just a couple of shots on goal, and that's it.
Prizabilo just 1 save on the afternoon hour in the 47th minute, so a couple of minutes in the stoppage time. The official never actually signaled up how many minutes they were going to add to stoppage time. I can't imagine it being any more than 3 or 4 minutes. We did have the 3 goals, but there were no serious injuries, so we're in the waning moments of the first half, and AFC Ann Arbor in complete and total control, Alex. They have dominated a lot of the possession. They have outshot Flint City 9-3, 7-1 on goal.
I think that looks like that is going to end the first half of play. 3-0 AFC Ann Arbor over Flint City AFC. And it's just been all Ann Arbor at this point. Goal in the 9th minute by Vivian Promotional, and then a goal in the 33rd minute off the foot of Kate Brown, and then right there in the 45th minute off of Alexandra Hooks. And that's where we stand right now heading into this halftime break. And Dan, what do you think Flint City has to do here in this second half to get back into this game and end this last half of their season strong?
Yeah, it's 2 things. Obviously, there's a lot of miscommunication in the back line. They're giving up a couple breakaways, some clear-cut shots, and then the offense, they're just not generating. They get inside the 30-yard line, and they're not combining on passes. They're not creating opportunities, and they're turning the ball over. AFC Ann Arbor is very quick to counter to getting the ball down the field in a hurry, and seconds after they turn the ball over, Ann Arbor's attempting shots. So Ann Arbor in control of this match. Again, 9-3 on shots, 7-1 on frame, 5-1 on corner kicks. But on the most important stat of the evening for Ann Arbor, 3-0 advantage over homesteading Flint City AFC as we head into our halftime break.
We're going to take a moment. We'll take a break, and we'll be back for the second half here on the Michigan Soccer Network. It's AFC Ann Arbor 3, Flint City AFC nothing here at this halftime break. We'll be back for the second half here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate!
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. Not only do we help develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces with different surfaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills to create space, receiving on a half turn, hook turn, and out of the air, finishing off the dribbling, one-touch, volleys, and headers. We help players get comfortable performing these skills at game speed with pressure and with both their dominant and non-dominant foot. In addition, we help players with their speed of play, awareness of space, defenders and teammates, and also dominate with our off-the-ball movement. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, large groups, as well as team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country and developed one of the most detail-oriented programs to help out players. Visit our website.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
Is invested in women's sports. Are you?
Heart of a lion, fire inside me blaze like a siren. Why would you try it? Wake up the beast, no I can't keep silent. I put my time in, now it's my time, your time is expiring. Blood, sweat and tears, I conquer my fears, I'm ready to fly now. We know they scared of us, no they don't care for us.
The game has changed monumentally. Ally is invested in the financial future of women's sports.
Did you know that your garage door is the single biggest object on your home? So if you're looking to add some curb appeal, it's a perfect place to start.
And right now, you can get 12 months same as cash. At Dover & Company, we carry the area's largest selections from top manufacturers. And don't forget to ask about our openers and accessories. We have it all, from battery backup, remotes, keypads, and OHD Anywhere that allows you to control and monitor your garage door from anywhere with your smartphone.
Dover & Company, your hometown garage door company since 1936.
Michigan Soccer Network, man! DCFC! Woo!
The sights, the sounds of historic Keyworth Stadium. There's nothing quite like it. Each week, Jonathan Turner and Neil Rule will break down the most recent Detroit City FC USL Championship match, taking a look at the Eastern Conference standings, looking ahead to their upcoming match, and much more. Watch the Detroit City FC recap show each week on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Let's go City on the Michigan Soccer Network.
You are watching the Michigan Soccer Network. Mo City.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Michelob Ultra, superior like beer.
So you're banana bread experts.
At this point. I'm Annie. I'm Morgan. And this is our banker, Dennis.
Hi, I'm Dennis. They came in and were looking for financing. They needed some seed money to get the business going.
I was with him when I got the news that we had gotten into our dream retailer. I said, you allowed us to get here.
I live vicariously through all my customers, and this was just incredible. I could share in that victory with them.
It sounds like you made that victory possible.
I had a little something to do with it.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
At Dort Financial Credit Union, we believe in fulfilling our members' dreams and care deeply about supporting our community.
Without amazing partners like Dort Financial Credit Union, we would not be able to do what we do. And that's truly the backbone of our organization, is having those partnerships and community relationships.
From supporting community events to our employee volunteers, we are passionate about giving back to organizations that are important to you and helping make our community a great place to live, work, and play.
Michelob Ultra, superior like beer.
What makes Snyder Financial unique is that we're a family-run financial advisory firm.
Our clients enjoy working with us because we're a family. We understand family and relationships.
We absolutely find joy in building relationships with our clients.
And we really want to help them feel educated and feel empowered with their planning.
The level of service and commitment that we have to our clients, that's what we put above everything else.
Snyder Financial, a proud sponsor of the Flint City Bucks.
Every small business has expenses as it grows. Whether you're a farmer, a wedding planner, or anything in between, PFCU can help. With a suite of business services, we can help build your business.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
I work in nursing home, I work in the restaurant, and I own my own food truck. And I bank with Huntington. I used to always look at that sign, you know, come on, own your own home. Till one day I just said, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the banker. And he didn't tell me, no, it's not possible. He told me anything was possible. And that made me feel good. Hi, I'm Veronica, and this is my banker, Roger. He's awesome. He's a good guy.
In for Baccarat, and that goes in.
And welcome back, everyone, to this USL W Great Lakes Division matchup. And it's 3-0 AFC Ann Arbor over Flint City AFC here at Atwood Stadium here at Kettering University here in Flint, Michigan. Flint City AFC looking to try to finish out their season strong and try to get back into this game here in this second half of play. Alex Johnson and Dan Strickland here on the call here for you. Stickrad, I apologize, here on the Michigan Soccer Network. And Dan, looking at what for these teams here right now, it's been all AFC Ann Arbor.
Yeah, Ann Arbor has controlled a lot of the play throughout this match. There was a period in the middle part of the first half where Flint City started to apply a little bit of pressure. But AFC Ann Arbor has controlled a lot of the play. They're more opportunistic. They have outshot, out-cornered Flint City, and the result is clear on the scoreboard. 3-0 here at the half in favor of AFC Ann Arbor. They have a 9-3 total shots advantage, 7-1 on frame, and 5-1 on corner kicks. So they were more opportunistic. They were a lot more dangerous, created a lot of very quality chances there in the first 45 minutes. So we get set to get ready to start the second half. So Ann Arbor just continue to play the way they've been playing. AFC has got to solve the mystery about trying to get something going on the offense, and they have only, again, attempted 3 shots. They've had 1 corner kick, 1 shot on frame. Rebecca Brazillo for Ann Arbor, just 1 save on the evening. So they have not tested Ann Arbor's goalkeeper. They have not tested their back line. Flint City is in a huge 3-0 hole here as we're just seconds into the second half.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do here, what both sides have done in the halftime break. And I know in this game where you can play a little bit loose, here is this game doesn't impact much in the standings-wise. It's the last game of the season, but you want to be able to end the season strong and look back on how you ended. You don't want to end your season like this. Try to play until the end and leave everything out on the pitch. And that's what you got to have, especially for these players looking to get back to their college, wherever they go, to finish out the rest of the summer, or they get back to their university in August to play for another full season.
The way the summer is shaped out for, you start with Flint City AFC. A lot of their top goal scorers that were here in the first half of the season, they have departed. They've gone back to their college campuses. So it's been a team of defenders and midfielders. Not a lot of pure goal scorers up top for Flint City. Ann Arbor has been a little bit inconsistent as well this year, but their offensive attack has been very strong here tonight in the first half. And they've been able to finish 3 of their 7 shots on frame to take that 3-0 advantage. We're just 2 minutes into the second half. If this is your first time with us, or first time in a long time, feel free to like and share our YouTube channel with your family and friends. You can also find us on a wide variety of social media networks, and feel free to stop by our website, as our news team has been quite busy here the last couple of years, providing some feature stories and game coverage from across the Great Lakes state. So that's the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com.
Yeah, make sure to tune in and follow us on all social media platforms as Flint City has it in their end. They're moving right to left here in the second half and looking for a spark offensively as these fans are waiting for the fireworks show at the end of the game. Trying to find something to cheer for here.
And there hasn't been a lot for the homestanding Flint City AFC. And just one shot on frame, a routine save for Rebecca Brazillo from AFC Ann Arbor. That's the only stop she's had to make here in the first 48 minutes, as we're now about 2.5 minutes into the second half.
As they look to send that down to Wilhelm. Good stop by Flint City, and then the back over to Hooks, who scored the goal just before halftime on a laser.
Yeah, it was a great scooping up that loose ball outside the box from about 25 yards out. And Hooks just essentially hooked it in the upper 90 in the 45th minute. That was the third goal of the first half for Ann Arbor, which has controlled large portions of this contest. And again, this is the season's finale for Flint City AFC. This is the second to last game for AFC Ann Arbor. They'll complete their season on Sunday against Detroit City FC. We talked about that in the pregame of the first half. Detroit City clinched the Great Lakes Division Championship last night. So Detroit City is 9-0-2 with one game in hand still to play. They will be the only representative from the Great Lakes Division to advance to the postseason. That will begin next weekend as games, sites, and times will be announced. There will be 16 teams from around the country that will advance to the postseason here in 2024.
So get back over. It stopped there by Helfen. So was chasing that one down was Promotional. Katie Foog had a shot earlier for AFC Ann Arbor.
Helfen had 4 saves in the first half, but Flint City did allow the 3 goals, so they are in a huge hole here. 4 minutes into the second half, they're trying to create something, any little bit of magic that might create a scoring chance, which have been few and far in between for homestanding Flint City AFC. They have struggled in the last few games on the offensive end. They have only had 1 shot on frame and 1 corner kick here tonight.
Stoppage down. It's a player down.
Looked like there was a foul on Flint City.
Yeah, that was. This player from Ann Arbor was down. Yeah, so Ann Arbor will be heading home to play Detroit City FC on Sunday. Sent up here trying to get a shot off. We couldn't get it off the foot in time. Emily Eitzman, as we got a goal kick here. We've got a new goalie, rather, in for Helfen. It's going to be Karina Wiseman, the goalkeeper from Bowling Green, Ohio, playing over at Ball State University. Here in this second half. There was just some difficult shots that Helfen was unable to make, and especially the ones that were right near at the net. But she tried to do as much as she could, to keep the score close.
Yeah, Claire Cahalan has been taking all the set pieces for AFC Ann Arbor. She had a great serve on that first goal where Vivian Promotional was there at the 6th to head that one home. That put Ann Arbor up 1-0. Alex, we've watched a lot of games this year. It boils down to finishing. And Ann Arbor has done that quite well in this match. And again, they're controlling play here to start the second half. Flint City is back on their heels trying to not allow a 4th goal.
Yeah, just don't want to get down huge and want to be able to just finish out here. As it just goes back over to Ann Arbor again off the foot of Hooks. Worked there by Foog.
Ann Arbor doing a great job pressuring the back 4 line of Flint City. Flint City's had a hard time, combining on a lot of passes here throughout a lot of this match. Turnovers have become quite regular, and that you cannot generate much offense if you're consistently turning the ball over anywhere on the field, really. I mean, even on their own backfield, they're turning the ball over, and it's allowing Ann Arbor to, gain some quality chances.
Right near the far side is Flint City. As we're in the 53rd minute, rush with a couple of defenders over to Sophia Piotrowski, defender from Troy, playing over at Michigan State University.
Yeah, Piotrowski, a Troy Athens grad. Quite a few Troy High and Troy Athens grads have been on the roster here for Flint City AFC over the last couple of months. A few of them are here again today. Flint City is without a couple of their leading goal scorers here the last couple of weeks of the season, which has kind of aided their struggles in the final third of the field to be able to convert.
A shot attempt gets blocked. It's right there near the goal. A defender for AFC Ann Arbor, and Olivia Rush looking for somebody here. Just dribbling it around back and forth. Trying to create some room, but touched there by AFC Ann Arbor. And some good programs out there in Troy and Troy Athens High School on both sides, the boys and girls. They've had strong seasons, being in the state finals, winning it all.
Yep. Kate Helfand again played her freshman and sophomore year with Troy High. She spent her last couple of years with the Michigan Hawks. Olivia Rush was the same thing, played her first couple of years with Troy High and switched to year-round club soccer. She's now in university. So you have a lot of great talent. You go back 30, 40 years, the community of Troy has always produced high-quality talent on the soccer pitch. You see it time and time again at the high school, in the youth club level. And we've seen it, the last couple of years with Flint City. Been able to get a lot of those players onto the AFC roster, but it's just one of those years where things have not gone according to plan. Flint City went from worst to first from their first year to the second year. They won the division championship last year, got knocked out in the round of 16 in the national postseason of USL W league, and now they're in the middle of the pack, bottom third of the league standings here as we're getting ready to wind down the season. Just a disappointing year for Flint City. Ann Arbor has looked very good tonight, but they've been a little bit consistent as well. They came into the game just outscoring the opposition 18-16. They got 3 more goals tonight, so 21-16 is their total tally at this point. We're now in the 55th minute.
That'll be a free kick. Actually, I think just a throw, and they were sending it out. No, just a throw, and I beg your pardon, but working it down here is Wilhelm, who sends one right over to Wiseman to make the stop. And when you're not able to have the same group of players for a majority of the season, it takes time for the players to get used to, and not having that chemistry.
Like last weekend on Sunday, they only had 13 available players. A couple players that hadn't had any minutes throughout the course of the season. Last Friday, Flint City unfortunately didn't even have enough players. They had to forfeit their match.
Simpson misses that one.
A great opportunity for Flint City, just wide of the goal. They have been trying to ignite anything on the offensive end.
And she had so much space to work with, and Paisabailo was way out of the net. It was looking like she was just going to sneak that one in the left corner.
So they did earn a corner kick off of that. Looks like Shannon McCarthy from Brighton, Michigan, University of Miami grad. Jogging over to take just their second corner kick.
It's a high, or to the other side, gets headed around. The shot goes out and looked like it goes off of Flint City. Going to be a goal kick here. It was just right there with Simpson. You looked like that was just going to be an easy one, as Paisabailo was out of the box and
was able to just get enough of hand to redirect it out of bounds. And chances have been few and far between for Flint City. That's just a wasted opportunity. You have a quality shot just outside the box. The goalkeeper is able to tip that just out around the goal, and then you have a corner kick. You get nothing out of that. The ball bounces around the box. So when you're down 3-0 and the chances are so few, you have to find a way to create something off a rare corner kick.
That one goes off of Simpson, and I don't know, she was just maybe a little too excited that she was just that open. Or?
Eyes wide open, that moment in time where that ball kind of comes out in open space and you just can't get enough pace or get it directly on goal. The goalkeeper didn't, get enough in the hand to punch that aside, but...
They get a throw in. They're roughly about 20, 25 yards from the net. Piotrowski, we mentioned defenseman at Michigan State, has been really well in the last few seasons in the Big Ten and won the Big Ten championship, made a deep run into the NCAA tournament. And
Flint City has, they've had quite a few players, receive some game action this season that play at high-level Division I schools. A lot of Big Ten schools. We've seen Michigan State. We've seen Rutgers being represented on this roster. So they have very successful players. It's one of those years where just things didn't click throughout the course of the season. They have struggled on the offensive third. They've struggled to put away some great scoring chances, and then later in the year bringing a lot of younger players in just to give them minutes. They're auditioning, for perhaps making the roster in 2025. So from that standpoint, these two teams will not advance to the postseason. So it's a great opportunity. Hey, you have a player that's going to be starting college here in mid-August, or you have a youth player that's going to be a senior in high school, just finished up their requirements with their club team here in the last couple of weeks. Again, ECNL and the Girls Academy National Championships were held at different parts of the country here in the last, week and a half, 2 weeks. Give those young players minutes. Let them get out there and get some touches, get experience playing against some older quality players, because after this weekend, these two teams are done, and then all they have left is the start of collegiate season here in mid-August.
Hey, you make a really good point, Dan. Who's got a corner for Ann Arbor taken by Cahalan as that one gets stopped by Flint City. Just important right there. And this isn't, like you mentioned, this is really key, for these players to have a chance to showcase what they got here. This is a really good opportunity. Not really much is at stake here tonight. Unfortunately, we would like to have teams have a chance to maybe get into the playoffs. Well, and not the case, unfortunately, but for the players, this is a good opportunity. Like you see in all sports, in the tail end of the season where guys look on for the guys off the bench or rookies coming in.
Yeah, that would be a difficult thing. You're a college or professional athlete. It's in the tail end of the season. You take Major League Baseball, for example. 162-game schedule. There's some teams, by the All-Star break, they're out of contention. They know that there's going to be no postseason. There's no hope. So at that point, what do? Do you start dumping in the trade to, get rid of some your better players and just bring in rookies? Or do you have to approach it differently than you would for a team that's in contention? Again, these two teams will not advance to the postseason here in the USL W League in 2024. So great opportunity here in the final weekend of the regular season to get a lot of young players some valuable minutes.
Here comes Promotional, who has been really well here tonight. We mentioned that in the first half. She passes it back. We're in the 61st minute. Hooks had the most recent goal. Promotional creating some space, shooting that one up, and making the save is Wiseman.
Second save for Wiseman here. She came in after halftime, relieving Kate Helfin.
They get to turn it right back over. While clearing it away is Smith. I beg your pardon, it's Lauka, rather. Pass over to Promotional again. 30 yards. That's that one wide right. Had some good distance on it. I don't think that was touched by Wiseman.
A little bit out of bounds. And AFC Ann Arbor, not bashful about uncorking shots from 25, 35, 40 yards out. This is a keeper that came in here at the start of the second half. We're now in the 62nd minute. The score is still Ann Arbor up 3-0. All those goals came in the first minute, the 9th, 33rd, and 45th minutes. But they have been the more opportunistic team. They are challenging. They are pressing the back line of Flint City. They are taking shots from distance. And Flint City is, other than a few minutes in the midpoint of that first half, they've been on their heels most of this game.
And not taking their foot off the gas is AFC Ann Arbor. No, you think being up 3-0. They'll try to just play a little bit slow down and just maybe do some things here. And what they've just been able to just hold strong and not give it up. And not making it easier for Flint City AFC. You think you get a little bit comfortable being up 3 and
they've been impressive, and they do have one more game to play. They will play, a league leader and actual division champion Detroit City FC on Sunday afternoon, and there'll be an interesting game. Does Detroit City play the regular 11, or do they dip in deep into their roster because they have clinched the number one? They've clinched a postseason berth. They have won this division championships. For Detroit City, that game, if they were to lose that game, it would not mean much in terms of.
Good stop there by Wiseman. Coming out of the net. Have to slide down and kick it away.
Flint City has struggled a little bit in this match on the counterattack, marking up players. Seems to be a lot of players in open space, chasing down loose balls.
Yeah, it's been the story here. Is going to be a throw-in for Ann Arbor. And you mentioned Detroit City, FC on both sides have also been really strong and talent-wise. Throughout the last few seasons, and had some incredible runs, especially on the men's side. And
Flint City Bucks began their tenure back in 1996. They've been one of the best men's programs in USL League 2 here for close to 3 decades. 4 national championships, a pair of runners-up, and they are undefeated at this point of the season. The USL League 2, which is the men's side, at the regular season will go on for a couple more weeks here before the North American postseason will commence in mid-July. But they are a very quality team, undefeated on the year.
Going to throw a shot. That one looked like that one missed.
Just a second shot of the second half for Flint City. Again, nice opportunity. Able to get some pace on that shot, but again, just wide of the net. So we're now in the 65th minute, and Flint City's only attempted 5 shots. They only had 2 on frame. That is not a recipe to get back in this contest. You're down 3-0, gave up those 3 goals in the first half. You're conceding corner kicks. You're conceding turnovers. You're conceding a lot of the possession, and you're down 3-0. So Flint City needs to solve the riddle here in the final 25 minutes, try to find a way back into this contest.
That's what they got to do here. Is that one's kicked out of play. Ann Arbor, you said they play Detroit City FC on Sunday. That's going to be, we'll see what Detroit City FC does. And we talked about them, Detroit City FC on both sides. They've been really strong, especially in the men's side in the USSL Championship Division.
Right.
I beg your pardon. And they've had some really good seasons over there. And
they've been one of the top teams in the league this year.
Always a difficult place to play out in Hamtramck is one gets stopped.
Great atmosphere, though. Great atmosphere down at Keyworth Stadium in Hamtramck. Great atmosphere here at Atwood Stadium. I've covered dozens and dozens of soccer games at different levels at Atwood Stadium, and it is a great atmosphere. It's built into that hillside. You can look down on the field. There's 11,000 plus seats. Flint City men actually hosted a national championship game here in 2019. They had won that 1-0, but there was over 8,500 fans in attendance. It was great to see that many people attend an amateur game.
Yeah, it's always good to have that turnout. Good for the community and for the fan base. As we said, a lot of good soccer programs throughout the state of Michigan, and we mentioned Detroit City FC and the Keyworth Stadium in Hamtramck. They're looking to build a new stadium in the southwest part of Detroit, and
that was just announced here back in April. I haven't had a chance to really study those plans. I don't know the details. I'm not even sure how much they've actually released, other than the fact that they have acquired that piece of property. An old hospital is on that site.
Yeah, I'm not sure when they're going to open up. It'll take about a few years, obviously.
Yeah, I think they were looking at 2028, 2029, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, they're trying to expand the game down in Detroit, and we have their podcast, a weekly show with Jonathan Turner and Neil Rule, who cover all Detroit City FC and recap. And
they do a great job with that show every week. We also have our highlight show every week. It comes out usually on Tuesdays or Wednesdays as we look back at some of the great saves and goals scored at various levels of the Michigan Soccer Pyramid of games we've covered here on the Michigan Soccer Network. So Jonathan Turner, Giovanni Mosheri have been putting that together each and every week here throughout the summer months.
And it's all been really good work, by both of them, and highlighting and showcasing all the levels here throughout the state of Michigan and beyond. Like we mentioned, we'll expand our coverage outside the state, and we continue to grow over the last few years. The Eight's been open in the near side, working it into Foog, working it down.
And Arbor still continue to dominate a lot of the possession in the second half. I would say probably had about 75% of possession in the first half, able to build that 3-0 advantage. That's where we still stand here. We're now in the 68th minute. Time is running down on Flint City's AFC. Not just their season, but a final chance to get back into this game. Just 2 shots on frame, 3 corners, and 5 total shots. Just not a lot of offense. Clearly not a lot of great chances even to score a goal.
And just been held quiet, and got to give credit to Ann Arbor for doing their job. And
if they've been very patient, they've been very opportunistic in the final third of the field in terms of creating scoring chances, able to put 3 in the back of the net.
Trying to poke it away was Piotrowski. Got a foul called. We're going to have a free kick here for Flint City AFC.
It's been somewhat of a clean game so far as we're now in the 69th minute. Less than 10 fouls combined between the two sides.
And we haven't had many stoppages really for no fouls. Haven't seen any yellow cards here tonight.
No cards, just a handful of fouls. Nothing of that would even warranted any type of caution.
I know there was that goal that second goal that we thought was going to be a penalty kick.
Yeah, the referee, the ball went in the back of the net, but a player fell in the middle of the box. The referee kind of pointed towards the ground. Both players on both sides kind of stopped for a minute and looked like, okay, what's the call? And then they started trotting back to midfield after, the referee finally said that was actually ruled a goal.
And it was just not really well communicated by the official. There was no really discussion afterwards of what the call should have been in that situation, and
yeah, the way that players are kind of standing around both teams. I mean, the Cape Brown did put the ball in the back of the net, but both teams kind of paused for like 10-20 seconds, in the box, thinking that was going to become a penalty kick, and then he waved it off and said it was a goal.
And there was a foul before. The shot went in, the goal went in rather. I know there's not like in basketball you have the continuation and then the and one, but it was just not really well communicated by the official. And if play was blown dead before the ball went into the net, it should have been a penalty kick. And approaching the 71st minute now is 3-0 AFC Ann Arbor over Flint City AFC in the season finale. For Flint City AFC, running out of chances here to get on the board.
So 71st minute. No goals here in the second half. AFC Ann Arbor able to convert 3 of their 7 shots on frame in the first half to build that 3-0 advantage. That's where we stand now as Flint City has just struggled in the final third of the field. We talked about it early in the broadcast. A little bit of possession right now, but by and large, this game has been controlled by AFC Ann Arbor.
Yeah, they're just moving it back down as Ann Arbor gets a touch on it, clears it out past the 50. As you're approaching here, the end of June, heading into 4th of July week coming up, and the summer is going by quickly. It's got a whistle here. Wiseman will send it away.
We're not done, dude.
Wiseman just takes a long look here.
People run behind us, starting yelling and screaming.
Does he get it here?
Looks like free kick coming up for Flint. Not sure what the long pause is for.
Now she's going to kick it here. Not loud on. She gets over to her defenseman. 3-0 Ann Arbor over Flint here at Atwood Stadium at Kettering University here in Flint. Glad to have you with us here tonight, Alex Johnson and Dan Strickrad on the call here tonight.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside the legendary Alex Johnson.
Yeah, it was really good. No, thank you so much, Dan. And I was with Jonathan yesterday doing some of those Nationals games yesterday.
That's right. You had the pleasure of calling some games remotely from our studio in Shelby Township, Michigan. The USL Boys National Championships are this week in San Diego, California. 64 clubs in each age level advancing to that national championship. And I believe bracket play will begin over the weekend as pool play finishes up today, and then teams will start
who will move
the
on.
finals, the Sweet 16, so to speak, to advance to see who will come home with the national championship. The Nationals, one of the largest clubs in Michigan, had, I think, 6 different age levels out at the USL Boys National Championship. So
it's just impressive, from the 2011 up to 2005, 2006 range. The 2011 team had a really huge win yesterday, winning in extra time. They played 2 35-minute halves in that division. They won 6 minutes into extra time, of stoppage time rather, and looking like that game was going to be a tie, but got away with the victory, and that was just huge for those kids, especially at 12, 13 years old. There's a lot of their youth program just building up to get to the next level, either in high school or college in a few years, and they start from the ground up. And a lot of these major organizations have youth programs and camps, and
the state of Michigan's done well. I had a pleasure talking to some coaches in different clubs around the state of Michigan here the last couple of weeks after the high school girls soccer season ended here 2 weekends ago. But you look at different levels. You have USL Boys, USL Girls, Girls Academy, MLS Next. You have Elite 64 and National League. A lot of these different levels of club soccer for boys and girls youth soccer. And there's a ton of Michigan teams that advanced to the Midwest, to the national championships. It's just an exciting moment to see that many teams from different clubs, different parts of Michigan, very well represented at these huge events. I mean, USL girls were up in Seattle, Washington, I believe, Kansas City, Wichita area was hosting the Girls Academy here. And the different levels of the club pyramid, just so much talent coming out of the state of Michigan. It's always great to see.
Got a foul on AFC Ann Arbor, and you do make a good point, Dan, of how successful all these teams have been, and it really shows how it is as a state in Michigan, as how competitive and dominant the teams and the leagues have been, and the players have come out of it. It just shows the competitive nature and all the history that's gone through all these programs here. And
you watch like these two teams per se. You have most of these kids are in college, are going to get ready to start their freshman year in college, but the Michigan Hawks, the Michigan Jaguars, the Michigan Tigers, Nationals, a lot of the bigger clubs in Michigan, a lot of these players from both teams grew up in those youth systems. So they competed at a high level. They actually played against each other. Some of these players played at the high school, some did not, but throughout the course of the year, these players have faced each other time and time again. A lot of Division I, Division II players coming out of the USL W league. And, they can look to these great youth club systems of providing just talent year in and year out.
As this one's turned over, Wiseman goes way out of the box.
So 77th minute. Flint City in danger of falling again. They have been struggling here the last 3 weeks of the regular season. This is their season finale. Ann Arbor just has dominated this contest from the opening minute, scoring that first goal in the 9th minute. They had one in the 33rd, one in the 45th. They have control play here out throughout the second half. Vivian Permanen has a goal and assist to lead AFC Ann Arbor in this contest.
She has been on point here tonight. Brown with a goal, Hooks with a goal. That's been the story here tonight for AFC Ann Arbor. Making the trip up, US 23 up to Flint here today, and
just under an hour drive. I know it's a holiday weekend. People were getting out of Dodge yesterday. You went north on I-75 and some of the other freeways. Traffic was already congested, a lot of construction. Anyone that is in Michigan understands it. Not just the holiday coming up, it is definitely orange barrel season. So a lot of traffic, but it's not that far of a drive from Ann Arbor up to Flint and vice versa.
A shot up, it's stopped by Wiseman. Good play. Getting down for it.
It was Wiseman's third save here the second half. She came in relief of Kate Helfin at the half.
She's done the job. She's done her job, keeping the score where it's at here tonight, and the offense trying to step up here in these last 12 minutes.
And Helfin had a couple nice saves in the first half. It's just one of those things where they were just miscommunications on the defensive part of the backfield of Flint City. And then Ann Arbor, just a great job finishing in the first half. A couple of, great goals to help add to that lead. So we're now in the 79th minute, so time running out here. So we're down to the final 12 minutes.
Good block by Riley Jones, as it was off of Kate Braitzman. Over to Rhiannon O'Looney. Back over to Brown, who sends a shot high over the net. Over to the opposite side, kicked off of Promotional. We're going to have a goal kick.
Looked like Wiseman actually got a hand on that. That ball was kind of spinning towards the upper 90 on the left side. She able to kind of spin it away from the goal, out of harm's way. So Karina Wiseman, the Ball State goalkeeper, getting some great minutes here in the second half as Flint City AFC winds down their 2024 campaign. They came in, outscored 25-18. They had a 4-7-0 record, and they're in danger of falling here in their season finale. They're down 3-0. Just 2 shots on frame for homestanding Flint, as Ann Arbor is dominated from the opening kickoff of this match. And we talked about earlier, Ann Arbor still has 1 game left. They will host Great Lakes Division champion Detroit City FC on Sunday to wrap up their regular season. Detroit City will be the only team from the Great Lakes Division to advance to the postseason of USL League 2. 16 teams from around the country will get a berth into the postseason. That will be announced sometime next week. The regionals, the Central Conference regionals, will be next week at a date, time, and site to be determined by league officials. So congratulations, Detroit City FC. They have yet to lose, 9-0-2 on the season as they prepare for one more game. Ann Arbor will be their last opponent before the postseason. Ann Arbor has looked very good tonight, have dominated from the opening kickoff, every category imaginable, and where it counts the most. AFC Ann Arbor up 3-0 here as we're now in the 81st minute.
Yeah, they have kept it up here from start to finish, not slowing down despite being up 3 and not giving any chances to Flint. And it's just haven't had an answer. And we know, if we mention the roster changes, that could affect it, as they've been missing some of their key scorers, and players have moved on and went back to their college. Some players having summer classes, looking to graduate, trying to graduate on time. That's one stopped right near the net.
Sometimes when you get a chance to play in an amateur pre-professional league, usually it's May through June, and then postseason starts sometime in July. But when you have that opportunity, sometimes your college, if you still have eligibility left, Sometimes they will shut you down. They will say, oh, you can play, but after July 1st, you're done. Because if you are like on the men's side, USL League 2, the national championships won't take place till the end of July, beginning of August, just before the start of preseason for, NCAA Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, NAIA college, commences in August. Not a lot of time for, rest and recovery. So sometimes those schools will say, this group of kids can continue playing, but other schools might say after beginning or mid-July, they're shutting you down. So you have to retreat back to your campus. You can't finish the season if you are involved in the postseason.
Yeah, just impacts the coaches' decisions on what they want to do and strategy-wise. And for these teams, not really much of a difference, unfortunately. We want to be able to give players as much off-season experience, as they get ready for the college grind. It's tough based on wherever division or league they play in, and as they look to continue on, post-college and what they want to do, try to get to that next step.
Yeah, the reality is you play collegiate soccer, you play in these amateur leagues, but for most players, once their collegiate season's over, once their amateur career's over, that's it. Very few players will play on various levels of professional soccer. They get in their mid-20s. They have college degrees. They begin, working in corporate America. Maybe they get involved with coaching. They might still play like rec leagues, but there's not that many players that play USL League 1, USL Championship, be able to play in the MLS or go overseas. Men or women, there's just, the scope keeps narrowing as the older you get. The opportunities are much more difficult to advance up that pyramid. So these are quality players. You can see a lot of very good players on all these teams, men or women, throughout the course of the spring and summer. A lot of these players will have very successful college seasons this fall and wrap up maybe their college career this year or next year or in 3 or 4 years. But when this, again, once you get into your mid-20s, a lot of these players, this is it. These will be their last few years of playing at a high level of competitive soccer.
And they're looking to take every opportunity they can and utilize it to the fullest, as Ann Arbor has it on a free kick. Turned back over as here comes Jones. Working back. We're in the 85th minute. Still 3-0 AFC Ann Arbor over Flint City AFC. As knocking down Yolanda Franco Herrera was Audrey Driscoll, midfielder from Ypsilanti.
So 85th minute, all goals coming in the first half, all goals coming from the feet and heads of AFC Ann Arbor. They have controlled play throughout the match. At this point, it looks like they are going to get 3 more points, and AFC Flint City will end their season here in just a few minutes. They've only had 2 shots on frame, and it's been one of those games where Ann Arbor's just been more opportunistic. They have created more chances. They have controlled possession. They have been able to force turnovers, put a lot of pressure on the goalkeeping in the back line of Flint City. Again, Flint City turns the ball over yet again.
Touch there by O'Looney. There was Lauka. Cleared out by Flint City AFC.
Over AFC Ann Arbor. 11-2 with shots on frame, 5-2 on corners, 3-0 on the scoreboard where it matters the most. So we're in this 86th minute. I think this game is, for all intents and purposes, decided. Let's see what they're going to try to at least get 1 goal here in the waning minutes, but the chances has just been few and far between. It has not been their night. It has not been their greatest of moments here in the last 3 weeks. They've struggled in the offensive third of the field. Ann Arbor's looked, quality here in this game, even though they have been eliminated from the postseason as well. They have put together quite a performance here in the second to last game of the season for Ann Arbor.
Iceman trying to get into the middle. As it stopped, one elevated by Promotional. As that one goes up and out of play. As Wiseman will clear it out. Well, this is not the way that Flint City wanted to end their season. No, being down 3-0, being outshot, no, in every category. But there was a lot to take away from this season. Oh, there's been the roster changes and players coming in and out. It was just a difficult task coming in, but for these players, doing well individually. Just something to take away from it. They've really had some really close games at the beginning of the season. Things could have gone differently if things went their way, and could have gotten another win here and there. Could have impacted the standings.
You know, they opened up the first 2 games of the season back in early May. They opened up 2 games right off the bat against Detroit City AFC. They came up on the losing end of those games, and Detroit City got on a roll. They're 9-0-2, and Flint has just been a season of struggles on the offensive end. It's been a season of inconsistency. They've gone deep into the well of players. They've used over 30 players at different points of this season. There's a lot of the younger players that have played here the last couple of weeks as they were eliminated from the postseason chase here a couple of weeks ago. Their leading goal scorer, Delaney Caldwell, was great the first half of the season, but she's been unavailable here the last 3 weeks. And Flint City has just not been able to find any offensive rhythm as Ann Arbor continues to control play here as we're now in the 89th minute, so we're just a few minutes away from the conclusion of the 2024 campaign for Flint City AFC. And just one more game for visiting Ann Arbor AFC. Again, we talked about that earlier. Detroit City SC will be their final opponent on Sunday afternoon.
As Flint City just trying to end out strong. Trying to get one more attempt here on net. We don't know how much stoppage time we'll have. Probably not much because we haven't had too many stoppages.
Yeah,
here.
we've only had 6 fouls in the whole second half. No goals, no injuries, no cards. So I have to imagine if it would be any more than maybe a couple of minutes of stoppage time, if that.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe 1, maybe 2. Well, depending on this, as we're saying, it looks like we're keeping going on. As Promotional looked like she was down for a second, gets back up. Official did not stop play. Create some room. When they get it in there to the middle, one gets touched off of Flint.
Yeah, Flint, great effort of controlling the play down the right side, able to get that cross and deflect it off their own play. We're in the 90th minute, so 3-0 in favor of AFC Ann Arbor. Alex and I have talked about it time and time again. They have controlled this match from the opening kickoff. Goals in the 9th, 33rd, and 45th minute. Now there is a minor injury here, so we might see an extra minute or 2 added on the stoppage time as we're getting close. We're just 15 seconds away from stoppage time beginning. Trying to tell which way that looks like it's possible cramp by AFC Ann Arbor player.
They're taking a look over at her. Take a look at the updated standings coming up here. Flint City AFC will end their season 4-8, and AFC Ann Arbor improving to 5-5-1.
And they do have that one more game on Sunday afternoon. So we are now officially in stoppage time. This is Alex Johnson, the voice of the evening. I'm Dan Stickrad. He is co-host. It's been a pleasure calling these games, and it literally seems like thousands of games this summer that we've had a wide variety of teams, broadcast teams, so to speak, heading out to different facilities across Michigan here and even out of state over the last couple months. We're not done. We still have like 9 more games this weekend at various levels. We do have the men's side, Flint City Bucks game tomorrow night here at Atwood Stadium. We will broadcast a wide variety of games on Sunday with the Michigan Soccer Association Adult Leagues. We'll host a state tournament this weekend.
And the Bucks will play Kalamazoo FC tomorrow night. That will be an important game for Flint City. Looking to continue their great season on, and imagine they got a couple weeks left before they start the playoffs. There's a shot attempt right over to Prizabalo.
So just third save of the night for Prizabalo, the Canton High School graduate, former Michigan Hawks player. There are a few that grew up with the Michigan Tigers, the Michigan Jaguars, Nationals, but a lot of players that came up through the Michigan Hawks youth system here in the last few years.
Yeah, it's been really good to see, and how impressive it's been. Knocking each other over. As that is Rhiannon O'Looney and Riley Jones. So we're in the stoppage time. How much we'll have is. And that looks like that is going to do it. Our final score here tonight, AFC Ann Arbor 3, Flint City AFC nothing here in this USL W Great Lakes Division matchup here at Atwood Stadium at Kettering University in Flint, Michigan. And Flint City AFC did not have really much here tonight as Ann Arbor really took control of that game from the start, and they shut out Flint City AFC to end their season.
They were your Great Lakes Division champ in 2023. They will not advance to the postseason. Their season is complete. This was a season finale here at home for Flint City AFC. And AFC Ann Arbor does have that one game left on Sunday against Great Lakes Division champ. Again, 16-6 on total shots, 11-3 on frame. They had dominated this game start to finish. 3 goals in the first half, 9th, 33rd, and 45th minutes. Vivian Promotional with a goal and assist. Flint City can put their 2024 campaign in the books.
So that's going to do it for us here tonight here in Flint, Michigan at Atwood Stadium. Our final score once again, AFC Ann Arbor 3 and Flint City AFC nothing. And the on the Michigan Soccer Network. On behalf of everyone here at the Michigan Soccer Network, on behalf of my partner Dan Stickrad, I'm Alex Johnson. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's game, and we'll see you tomorrow for another busy day of action right here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Have a good night, everyone.